Hello, today we are going to look at the rentals file, and I'm going to complete all these steps, the 24 steps. So watch it closely and you must get 100 or above 90 something %. So yes, let's start with step 1. It says that we start the Excel, download and open the Excel file, name this, and add our name or add your last name. So I've already done that, so I will do the same. I'll come here. When you open a file, just press on F12, and here just type your name. I will use, my name is Daniel. I just type my Daniel. So it is Daniel underscore the file name that was there, and save. So that one is done. So you say step 1 is done. So step 1 is just to add your name in front of the text here. So you just add your name here on the named file. Yes, now step 1 is done. Let's do step 2. Step 2 informs us as to apply heading 1 to range A1 to G1. So come here. What is A1? This is A1 to G1, and we want to apply heading 1. So click on stay here and then click heading 1. And with that, we have been able to successfully do that step. So the next step 2 is done. Let's go to step 3. So this step is done. Step 3. Step 3 says we apply this light 20% ascent set to A2 to G2. So for my case, mine will be light blue, but for yours it will be light tangasis. So come here. So this is our A2 to G2, and we want to apply ascent 1 20%. So click on save style. Then come here, 20% ascent 1. This is what you want, but for yours will be light tangasis. But for mine, because I'm using a blue thing, it will be like that. Click on it, and that's how you do step 3. Now let's continue to step 4. Step 4 tells us to merge and center of peak rentals in the cell in the range E4 to G4. So click on E4. This is E4, and we are going to highlight up to G4 like that, and then you're going to merge and center. Click here, merge and center here, and like that, and that step is done. Merge and center, that one is already done. So we are on step 5. On step 5 informs us to apply the palm ascent 5 fill color, and we want to apply the background font color to cell E4. So for applying this one, we have been given that it's the 9th color below them colors, the 9th color. So we want to on cell E4. So click on E4. Our E4 is here. This is our E4. We want this color, the 9th color. You can count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You click on the 9th color, this one, ascent 5. And then we have been told that the font should be white background 1. So you click on font here. So for the fill is this one that looks like a bucket pouring something. And then for the background is this, the font color. So click here on the drop down arrow, and we want this one, the white background one, like that. And that is how we do it. So step 5 is done. We have applied the fill color and we have applied the background color. Let's continue to step 6, which tells us to center and wrap the headings on row 5. So come here. You can decide to do like this, just like that. Click on here, this arrow here. This is the row 5, and you can click on wrap text like that, and you can see the text has been wrapped. That is all you needed to do. You click here like this, and then you click on wrap text. So steps, oh, we have to center and wrap, sorry. So let's go back. So you have to center, so go back. Okay, you don't have to go back. As I've already clicked on wrap, you can click on center here like that. Yes, and we can do the same 3 headings. You want to love the headings within their respective cells. This enables you to maintain the column width. Okay, let's do, yeah, that is done. We have to do that we have done that one. That is how it is supposed to be done. Or in case you don't want to do that, you can undo. This is the next way, the other way. So we just highlight the ones that we want, like that. Like up to here. We want to center this one, center here. Click on center first, then click on wrap text, like that. You see, it's the same way we had done earlier. But for me, since the question specifically said about on row 5, I will go back, click on this arrow to write the whole row, then I'll click on center here, and then I'll click on lap. Make sure this is heretic, this is a center, then click on lap text. And that one we are done is step 6. Yes. Let's continue to step 7. And step 7 says we have to set the width for columns D and F to 10 and select the range B6. So let's do that first one. So it's D to F. So click here, bring your cursor to D until it turns to this drop down arrow, this arrow like this. Click on it and then press Control, drag, click like that, press Control, then click on the same for E, then click on F. Make sure that you have pressed Control when clicking on each column. After that, right click. So you click on, first you click on D, press Control, then E, then F, and then right click, and then column width, and then we're going to type. We have been told that it is 10. Type 10 like that, and then say OK. So that one is done. The next part that we want to do is you select B. Why is B6? This is our B6, and this is our B8, up to B8 like that. And we want to send to horizontal center the data. How do you do that? Click on this arrow here on alignment, this arrow here. Click on it. On alignment, click on center here. On horizontal, click on center. You see here, horizontal center. Then click OK. And that one is done. So our step 7 is done. Let's continue to step 8. So step 8 says that we insert a new row above the 1-bedroom suite in cell A17 and enter Ocean View Studio. So I'm copying this, the one Ocean View Studio. I'm going here and click on cell A7 like that. This one. Click on 7 here like that. And you see the whole row is highlighted. After that, click on insert here like that, and the new row is inserted on here. Click here and then click here on the formula here, and then press Ctrl V. Do the same thing. So we don't have to do that for the others. So we are going to enter 4, then C is 275, and the other one is the E7 are going to enter 200. So type 200, enter like that, and with that we have been able to do that step successfully. So step 8 is done. Highlight it. Yeah, step 8 is done. Now let's go to step 9. Step 9 wants us to change the suite to apartment in the field. So what I will do, I will come here, I will copy the word apartment. So I write apartment, but I now type the, so when you copy apartment, come here and click on here, find and select. So replace, click on replace on you. Then it will say find what and type suite. And replace with what? Type click or just the paste the word that you had copied. So you find what? We are finding suite. We are going to type apartment and we are going to click on replace all and OK. Then you can cross. So that is how we find. When you're told to find, you just click on this find here and select, and then you click on replace and we tell you what are you finding. You are finding suite. What are you replacing with? And replacing the apartment, and you click on replace all, click OK, and then close. So that is how we do that step. So step 9 is done. We are going to step 10. So step 10 says you are ready to calculate the peak rentals, maximum rentals. So in cell D6, we are going to enter a formula that calculates the peak rentals. How do we do that? So we are going to click on cell D6, this one here, and you are going to is it given by maximum revenue, daily rate times the number of units that has been sold. So it's equals to daily rates times 6, the B6, which is number of units that has been occupied. So press enter. So that is the maximum revenue for the studio apartment. But you can see studio is error, but we'll use the Excel spelling and checker to correct the word studio to studio. So that is how you find the maximum. So maximum is given by multiplying the daily rate times the number of units. So that is step is done. That is step 10. That is 10 is done. Now you go to step 11. You're ready to calculate the off-peak rentals maximum revenue, and so in cell F6, enter a formula that calculates the off-peak maximum. We are doing to do the same. It's the same thing. Yes? So for maximum revenue for off-peak is equals to daily rates, which is this daily rate for off-peak. We are going to multiply by the number of units, B6, and press enter. And with that, we have been able to calculate the formula for F6. So if you are, so for because the step 10 and step 11 they're the same in this way. We are to find the maximum revenue for off peak. We are using the daily rates. Yeah, the daily rates for off peak times the number of units. For maximum rentals for peak time, we are using the daily rates for peak and the number of units. Yes, that is how we do it. Now we go into step 12. It says the discount rate is the percentage of the off-peak rents per day rate used to calculate the off-peak rentals per day. The studio apartment rent for 16, which is 74.4 of the 149. Therefore, the discount rate for the off-peak day is 22.6. So in cell G6, enter a formula that calculates the discount rate. So we are going to find the discount rate on G6. Come and click on G6 and start typing this formula is equals to this. The discount rate is given by is equals to 1 minus into bracket E6, which is the daily rate, divided by the daily rate of peak, like that, and close and press enter. And as you can see, that is the answer that is needed for. That is the answer, which is about 22.6, which is given by this one. The daily rate is 22.6. Is the same. This 3.226 means that it's 22.6%. This is because it is on a decimal point. So this step is done, and I will repeat it for you. So step 12, how do you find the discount rate? The discount rate is given by 1 minus the daily rate for off-peak divided by the daily rate of the peak. So E6 is the daily rate for off-peak rentals, and C6 is the daily rate for peak rate. So our formula is given here. This is the formula that I should copy for cell G6. That is how we do it. And now let's continue. we want to copy the formulas in the cell D6 to D7. Copy the formula. So we are going to copy all the formulas down. So come here. I want to copy this formula. So I just copy. Just press. Okay, hover around until you see this plus sign. Press the left button of your mouse or your touchpad, and then drag down. Do the same for this one. Turn to our positive. Left click. Drag down. The same for this one. Turn to a positive. Left click. Drag down. And you can see the formulas have been copied down successfully. So that is done. That is step 13. And now we are continuing to step 14. For step 14, we are going to format the range C6 to F9 with the counting number format. So it's C6 here to F9. C6 to F9. And then click here. We want accounting. And this is the accounting format like that. And you're done with that one. So that is the accounting. You can see the accounting format. So that one is done. So step 14 is done. Let's go to step 15. We are saying the format the range G6 to G9 in percentage style, 1 decimal place. So we're going to highlight this one here, G6 to G9, and then we're going to click on this percent here. And when you click it, we have to increase the number of decimal points. Click on increase decimal here, like that. We want like that. That is how you want it. Yes, so you highlight it, then you press on this percent sign here, and then you click on increase 1 decimal place so that it can be percentage to 1 decimal place as it has been instructed on your instructions. So that step 15 is done. And now we are on step 16. Step 16 wants us to apply the palm Ch01 light to the range. This is a fill color to the range E5 to G9. Click on E5 to G9, E5 to G9, this one. So you click here E5 to G9, E5 to G9. Let's confirm what it says. It says E5, this is E5 to G, it's E5 to, sorry, it is E5 to G9, this is G9. So you want all of this. Yes, highlight all of it, and we are going to apply the fill color. This is the fill color here. You can see fill color, and you want it to be Ch05. So you are going to look for Ch05 here. That is the Ch05. But you want writer 80. Sorry, but you want it to be writer 80% here. That is it. This is the one that you're going to click on it. So you want it to be this color. Note for my case, it's Ch05, yes. And by this is the one that you're supposed to click. So you click on this one. So you highlight the E5 to G9, and then you come here to fill color, and you're going to click on this one. It will be the one that is needed, 80%. Thank you. That you make sure it's Ch05 and it is 80%. Yes, that is how we do it. So also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video. Yes, as we continue to step 17. Don't forget to like and comment. Yeah. So let's go to 17. And we want us to apply Ch04 to the range C5 to D9. So C5, this is C5 and to D9. click on here. We want ascent 4. So it's A5 D9, and we want ascent 4. Ascent 4 is this one. This is ascent 4. There's no ascent 4. Another ascent 4. This is ascent 4, and we want 8. So this is the second one here. This one. Ascent 4, writer 80%. Click on it. That is what that is needed, and you can see it's almost aligning this what is up here. That is the trick. So that is how we do it, and let's continue to the next step. Step 17 is done. So we are in step 18, and step 18 tells us to apply a bottom border style to the range A5 to G5. So click on A5. This is A5 to G5, and we want a bottom border. So you just want a bottom border. This is the bottom border here. We click on border. When borders, these are borders, you click on it, and you want a bottom border like that. And you can see there's a bottom border. So step 18 is done, and we are now continue to step 19. Step 19 want us to use Excel to check the spelling and correct errors. And I've been told that it should find 2 errors. How do you do that? You click on review, spelling here, and yes, click yes. And we have that one, we have to change, and change. And we are done. Okay, that is how you do it. You click on review, then spelling, and you find 2 changes that you have to change, and you're done with that step. So step 19 is done. Now let's go to step 20. Step 20 says that we create a copy of the rates worksheet and place the new worksheet to the right of the original, and rename the new sheet as formulas. So I copy the word formulas like that. Come here on right click on let's move all copy, then move to end, create a copy, and okay. Double click on it, Control V to paste the word formulas like that. So that step is done. It's very easy. You right click on let's click move all copy like that. Click on move to end, then click copy and click OK, and your new tile is there. For the new tab that has appeared, double click on it and type the word formulas. So step 20 is also done. So let's continue to step 21. It says select both worksheets, select landscape to orientation, and set 1-inch bottom, left, and right margins. Center the data horizontally on the page and apply the setting to fit one page. So to highlight the both type, click on let's, press Control, then press on formulas like that, and then click on page layout, and we want the margin to be the orientation to be a landscape like that. Then click on this arrow here, and it opens this one, and it wants us to set 1-inch bottom. So we go to margins. We want this to have 1 inch, so I will click to 1 inch. Just highlight and type 1. Do the same here, 1. Do the same here for right. We want 1. And we want also 1 for top. 1. So we want set 1 inch top, bottom. So you can see it's top 1, bottom 1, left and right 1. Then we are going to center data horizontally here. Click horizontally, center on page horizontally like that. And apply the setting to fit to one page here, fit to one page here. Click on fit to one page, and okay, that's what is needed. And with that step, So we're done with this step 21. So if the step 121, I will repeat it. So what you do is you will click on let's press Control and press on Shift like that, and then you will start with orientation landscape here and click on landscape. Then after that you click on this arrow here. This you see this the arrow here down here. Click on it, this one, and it opens up. You click on fit to one page, then click on margins, and margin should be 1, 1 for all of this 1, 1, 1, and 1. Then center horizontally and click OK. That's how we do it. So that one I've already done that step. Now you're going to step 22. Step 22 says make sure both sheets are still selected and insert a footer with the text exploring series on the left side, and then the sheet name in the center and the file name code on the right side. So come here, and as you can see both files are selected. Do the same, click on this arrow here, and then we want the header and footer, and we want the custom footer here like that, and with the text on the left side here, left section, Control V, the word the exploring says we copied like that. In the center, click on the center section and look for the word sheet name. So sheet name is you look here like this. File name, this is the sheet name. Click on sheet name, and sheet name will appear there. Then on the right side, click on right side here, and we want the file name. So look for file name. This is a file name. Click on it like that. And okay, that's how it is needed. So you on the left section, you type exploring series. On the center, you look for the sheet name, and for the right section, we look for the file name. This is the file name, and this is the sheet name, and press OK. Then OK. So that is how we do that step. So that step is done, which is step 22, and we are on step 23, which I guess is the last one. So step 23 says ungroup the worksheets, select the formula sheets. So let's do that, and then select row 5 and remove the word wrapping, display cell formula, set options to print guidelines and headlines, set width to of 13. Okay, that is a lot of steps. Now let me just go and do step by step. So the first step on step 23 says we are going to ungroup the sheets. How do you ungroup? Press Control and click on formulas. It's done, grouped. Then click on formulas like that, and select the formula worksheet. Select row 5. So I click on row 5 here. Remove the word wrapping. So come here to click on home. Click on this one. Now the word wrapping is removed, and then display cell formulas. How do you display formula? Click on formulas here and click on show formulas like that. The next part is set options to print guidelines and heading. So we come here on we click on file, print, and we're going to page setups here. Print size, and it says set options to print guidelines and headings. Yes, click on guidelines. We want guidelines and we want headings. So the headings will be automatically created. So click on print guidelines, and we want also the headings. So you can click on rows and column headings here. So for the print, click on guidelines and rows and column headings, and click OK. That is all that was needed for that step. and click on save. So I hope you got it, that step for print. So you just click on file, click on print. This is setting how to set the print guidelines. Then come and page setups here. Click on sheets, click on print guidelines and row and heading columns, and then click OK, and then click on save. Then for column A, highlight column A, and we want the column width to be 13. Column width, we want it to be 13. Type 13 here and click OK. For column B, we want 7. Click on B, then right click and then click on column, and you want it to be 7. Click OK. And then we have to confirm something. So click on file again. Not click on file, click on page layout. Click on this one here. Yes, and you have confirmed that it fits to one page. Yes, click OK. And with that, we have done step 23 successfully. Highlight step 23 like that. That step is done. And now step 24, it's step 24 is says save and close the Excel worksheet. So that is what I will do. I will control S to save, and I will close it here like that. So our step 24 is done, and all the steps has been done. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment. I may not have the files for the next project, so if you want me to help you with the next project, please share your files on my email that I'll post down there on the comments. Yes, so do that and I'll be here to help you very fast. Thank you and see you soon.